Hey guys, how's it going? Kevin Cleary here with a knife video for you. Today we're taking a look at a Civivi. It's one that is pretty new and pretty compelling. You'll recall, I guess we can show you here. We are looking at the Cogent in natural G10, 14C28N blade, and a button lock. There we go. This is a knife that has gotten a little bit of attention, I think, because of the button lock being on there. Most people, like myself, were pretty impressed with the button lock Elementum, although many people expressed a desire for it to have some opening mechanism. So now from Civivi, we have a button lock that does have a flipper, a pretty nicely done flipper, I might add. However, I think it's worth pointing out right off the bat that the functioning of this particular button lock is more traditional. All right, so I'll let you take a look in there. You can see that button drop in and pop back into place the way you're used to seeing on, frankly, most button lock knives that that you've probably had or tried for yourself. The Elementum, you'll recall, was more reminiscent, in fact, to a compression lock from Spyderco, and that actually is a little more compelling. I'm really curious to see if Civivi can come up with a way to use that particular mechanism, because that's a really interesting option. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let's get back to the knife in question. Civivi has done a really nice job with the build here. The detent, I've been sitting here flicking this open and closed for a little while, doing some other work that I had to get done before I could record this video. And I have to say, the action on this is very, very nice. Even with this very small flipper tab, the jimping on it is really sharp. So if you get a hold of it at all, this flips really, really reliably. So that's a big win. And it's going to be, of course, the big story about this knife. The blade up front is a black stonewashed 14C28N blade, fairly thin stock, a little under 1/8 of an inch, flat grind, very, very high flat grind, clip point with a bit of a swedge there. Pretty nice blade all around. Now, I wouldn't call this a heavy duty blade. I wouldn't call it like a tactical blade or anything like that, but certainly very, very effective for your typical EDC type of tasks. So pretty nicely done there. We've already talked about the button lock. It is on bearings. Of course, we have Jade G10 for the scales. Heavily milled out liners that you can see there. Deep carry clip with flush screws. That is always nice to see. Little lanyard standoff. Hold on. You can almost, there you go. There is a specific lanyard post there. If you wanted to attach a lanyard to this, it would definitely be possible. Fits nicely in hand. It's sort of got a thumb ramp back here, which does kind of push the saber grip back quite a bit, but it also has some jimping on the spine of the blade that allows you to choke up a little bit to what I would deem a more comfortable position. Initial thoughts on this: nice, very fidgety little knife. The button lock is really, really well implemented here. The action is quite enjoyable overall. So I don't really have any complaints from that perspective. Obviously, this is a first impression, so I haven't had a chance to do a bunch of stuff with this, but I will carry it, use it, spend some time getting to know it, and come back with a full review in a little bit. In the meantime, head over to White Mountain Knives. That's where I got this one. I can't remember if they have any of these in stock. I think they may already be sold out, but that's fine. Keep an eye on them. There'll be more runs of these. They also have a bunch of other Civivis over there. I think they got a bunch of concept knives recently. So go ahead and check all of those out. I'm sure you can find something you'd like to buy and save yourself 10% off on. So there you go. Thanks for using those links. It's a huge help to the channel. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this knife. I've got some further thoughts that I'll share in my full review, but I'd love to hear your initial impressions down below. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you soon.